Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do the Aquarius August horoscope 2020. So another big month. It's a very Mars month for everybody. So a lot of motivational energy pushing us forward, but it is a theme that I see across all of the star signs that Mars is really pushing us hard in August. So it's advisable to have some time out and take a deep breath and slow down. Now, if you're new and you haven't seen me before, I'll just briefly explain what I'll do today. I'll draw 2 tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you. We'll have a look at your horoscope and then I'll do some psychic channeling at the end, so do stick around for that. The horoscope is actually for your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign, okay? So sun, moon and rising. Let's go to the board now and we will commence with the 2 tarot theme cards. Alrighty, so I've already pre-shuffled these. I'll give them a quick shuffle again now. Actually, that card there is talking to me. Closing my eyes now, what do I see for awesome Aquarius in August? All those A's, AAA, AAA, August 2020. Okay, I've got a vision. It's hard to explain. There's some, on my left, there's some white flower petals, maybe. They look like flower petals, and then there's some machinery, gears or electrical, mechanical componentry here on my right. Okay, these are sort of like 2 different energies, and what I'm picking up is that you're balancing 2 different sides of your nature. So you might have the very analytical part of your mind working a lot this month, but then you have the being, the appreciating beauty, the creative side also there, and they're both equally as important as each other. Wow. And here we have the 10 of Swords. This indicates some sort of betrayal. It's more than disappointment. It's painful, I'm sorry, but the good news is it's come to an end. It's the end of the cycle because it's a 10. Okay, so a 10 is a 1 and a 0. You're not quite ready to go into the new cycle, but the 0 is like limbo, waiting for that new cycle to come in. See, there's a lot of butterflies here, and that indicates new life will come from this wounding that you may have experienced recently. So as painful as it is, it's actually got a silver lining, or it's a benefit. So how do you basically balance up the opposites? Because there might be some part of you that wants to hang on to the past. And you have to respect that, talk to that part of yourself and let it vent. But just because that part still feels like that doesn't mean that that's the way your life should go in the future, okay? Because we're starting a new chapter of your book of life. You're about to start a new cycle, Aquarius. Yes, it hurts a lot when these things happen. And this is the probably the first couple of weeks in the month, not the whole month. So let's have a look at that for the second half. That one there, second half of the month, and see what I see for awesome Aquarius. What's that? Okay, so we're back to the mechanical sort of energy, the thinking logically, thinking analytically, working things out. I really get a sort of a problem-solving type energy here, that you are solving problems. This situation might have brought up a whole lot of stuff that has to be fixed, has to be rectified. Page of Cups. Good news coming to you regarding your emotions. Okay, this is about balancing up energy that comes up from within. See the fish? They're coming out of the cup. things coming out of your subconscious, and so you're picking those messages up and you're feeling all of the energies around that. So even though there is this mechanical, and I must say my husband is an engineer and he's an Aquarius, so that's probably why I'm seeing all this electrical and mechanical, because that's him. But I think it is just a symbol of analytical thinking. So the analytical thinking comes up, but you've still got all these feelings underneath to deal with, okay? But this is, I often think of pages of bringing good news. So this is, you know, a more hopeful, beneficial, sort of positive, optimistic energy than this, okay? But the silver lining, of course, you go through this stage. This is a stage. You don't get stuck there. Alrighty, let's have a look at your horoscope now. 21st of July to the 22nd of August. Sun is in your 7th house here, all about your important relationships. There's a lot of insight and awareness. You could receive help and consideration from important partners or maybe your spouse. There's a lot of activity going on there in that relationship. It becomes we rather than me, so you're helping each other. It's a great time to consult professional counsellors or maybe lawyers. The 7th house is the house of marriage, but it's also, you know, tied in with legalities, and it's also tied in with open enemies. So somebody could come and sort of try to do something not very nice, even attacking, but there might be some legal implications come from that. But you'll deal with it. It's, you know, it doesn't mean that it's a disaster. It's not a disaster at all, because you'll deal with it. 20th of 7th to the 6th of August, Jupiter sextiles Neptune. This is a great time for sharing your spiritual ideals. And as you do share them, you become clearer about your own beliefs, okay? It's a great time to take a trip to an inspiring place or a beautiful place. 19th of July to the 16th of August, Saturn conjuncts Saturn. Okay, you could be taking life more seriously. You could be more mature as a result of your experiences, and you're reviewing past decisions and major commitments, because there are new big decisions coming up and you're drawing on your history about how to handle that. If you're dissatisfied with decisions that you've made in the past, you might decide that you've made a, you know, error of judgment or something like that. Or you could be feeling some satisfaction if you made the correct decisions. So it's quite a serious time, but it doesn't make it a bad time. 30th of July to the 4th of August, Mars conjuncts Mars. Gives you a desire to make a fresh start. You could be feeling more physical energy and willpower now. You might be feeling more courageous. And it's a great time to channel your energy into physical activity, because, you know, otherwise you could get a bit irritable or impatient, because it is a big Mars month. 31st of July to the 3rd of August, Venus conjuncts Venus, gives you a desire for love and affection. A great time for new friendships or new romances to begin. It's all about beauty and harmony, and appreciate even art. You might, you know, get interested in art under this influence. It's a beautiful influence. 3rd of August is a full sturgeon moon in your sign here. Awesome, Aquarius. Okay, so full moon does bring transformation around your beliefs and your identity. You might change both of those in some way, your beliefs and your identity, so that it's more in alignment with what your soul wants you to do, and how your soul wants you to be perceived by the world. 4th of August to the 19th of August, Mercury in your 7th house. You could be seeking advice from partners or your spouse. There's lots of communications and activity which give you helpful feedback. It's like you need other people to support you, but also you value their input and feedback. 6th of August to the 6th of September, Venus in your sixth house here. So sixth house is like your everyday work, your everyday habits, and you could have a cooperative attitude with your co-workers. Maybe you're the peacemaker at work, or you might enjoy a pleasant break from work. That would be a great time for that as well. 1st of August to the 22nd of August, Jupiter sextiles your MC. Okay, MC is connected with your work, and this is in your 10th house. So there's something about career here, and Jupiter likes to expand everything it touches. So there could be cooperation and assistance in your career or your business, and significant growth goes with that. A lot of beneficial opportunities, and your career becomes more personally rewarding. You could also get more money too if that's what you're looking for. 10th of August to the 16th of August, Mars squares Pluto. This gives you a strong drive for personal power. Watch for domineering behaviour. Whether it's you trying to dominate someone or someone trying to dominate you, it's like a bit of a argument could be happening here. It's because you want to break free of restrictions and ego conflicts. Don't push yourself too hard. Try and calm yourself down. Go slowly and carefully. 4th of August to the 30th of August, Jupiter squares Mars. You might be feeling bold, daring and enterprising with regard to, starting a new venture or enlarging your horizons in some way. You could be looking at a new job, a change in your home, relationships, etc. There's my dog, he agrees. Be patient. Don't push yourself too hard. You've got high physical energy and willpower now, but you could tend to overdo it. 14th of August to the 20th of August, Mars squares Mercury. Verbal battles and ego conflicts as you try to get ahead. Try to be more patient and tactful. Slow down. 16th of August to the 23rd of August, Mars sextiles Venus. Friendships and love relationships are favoured. Express your opinion and your affection. There's opportunities now to meet new friends or even start a new love relationship. 18th of August, the new moon is in your 7th house. Here, giving you a new beginning in important partnerships or relationships. If you're in a relationship, you could deepen a relationship, have a baby, buy a new house, do something together, maybe go on an extended break or something that deepens the relationship. 18th of August to the 5th of September, Mercury in your 8th house is as well here with the Sun. And that's all about communications around joint finances, shared resources with other people, getting your affairs in order. It could be to do with inheritance, loans, superannuation, 401k. There could be also discussions about death, including wills and inheritances there. 21st of August to the 22nd of September, Sun in your 8th house. Again, the shared resources. This gives you insight and awareness. Maybe there's something that you didn't know about and now you're finding out. It's a great time to take care of legal business. Insight and awareness, intense intimacy with another person if that's what you're seeking. 26th of August to the 23rd of September, Mars squares Saturn. Okay, so this could bring up some frustration and challenges. You might be feeling more sensitive than usual. Could be battles with authority figures. It's like you're struggling against something. Maybe you feel overwhelmed. Do be patient and go slowly. It's a great time to rely on your own resources rather than the resources of other people. This time is going to pass, so don't get so upset that you work yourself into a lather. Just know that if you're patient and go slowly, it will be easier, and it's all going to work out. Just take a deep breath. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is close my eyes or some Aquarius and see what I can see for you and what comes through. I'm at a door. the door opens up, there's a whole bunch of trees in front of me, and someone's standing there with a clipboard. The trees, it's quite sort of dark. There's a forest, and back in the forest it's quite dark, but where I am there's a bit of light. And this person, it's a male energy. He's got a clipboard and he's writing things down, checking things off. Okay, this is a time to be logical. Again, remember at the start we talked about being quite balanced between your analytical ability and also your creative ability and your, just being, rather than, getting sucked into everybody's drama and all that sort of stuff. So you've got to go through steps. There's paperwork here in front of me, and there's a logical sequence you have to go through, and you just sort of tick it off as you go. Okay, so something that seems quite complicated, and it's quite a big thing that you have to deal with, but break it into little pieces, break it down into little bite-sized chunks, and you're going to be fine. You're going to get through it. Okay, here to my right there's a roadway, like a lane, and it's like go down here, a track it is, and it's like I'm in a vehicle, I'm going down that side. It's saying be logical. Okay, don't allow your emotions to come up and take control, because it could be a dispute with somebody, and if you maintain your logic you'll be fine. The big forest is here on my left, and then over here on my right it's cleared. And so there's like two opposite areas. This is all sort of like wilderness or wildness, and so this is bringing up your instincts, and it's really important to listen to your instincts, because they're like a great big huge collective of energy, huge collective of energy that's been laid down by people over many thousands of years, and it's a societal thing of what to do if something happens. Your instincts pop up and you don't have to think about it, but you have to get the balance of your instincts and also your logical mind. Okay, anything else for awesome Aquarius for August 2020? I get you going up a level. Okay, it's like you make a hole. It's like you're in a sort of Middle Earth at the moment, and then there's a hole in the ceiling, and then you go up a level. And so this is about increasing your vibration and becoming more spiritual as a result of whatever unfolds in the month. It feels like it's a very significant month for you, but yet the cards there's two minor arcana. So in one way it's significant, but in another way it just goes on and on. It's just a carry on of something else. So they're showing me lots of writing materials. I feel you have to be organized with your paperwork. I see pens and like a mat on a desk and stationery and that sort of thing. Okay, and finally I see like the third eye opening up, and it's like your clairvoyant ability is likely to increase, and so do keep an eye out for that. That you're getting little spiritual flashes in the day or the night, and you write them down, okay? Because it's like your spiritual eye is opening up and you can see more clairvoyantly. Okay, that's it for August Awesome Aquarius. I hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that because I'm growing my channel now. Hit that notification bell and give this a like. If you leave me a comment, I'm only too pleased to respond to your comment. Ask me a question. Okay, but most importantly, have a very insightful month, and I shall see you again soon. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.